Beneath the glitz of runways and the flash of cameras lies a narrative far darker than we've been led to believe. Naomi Campbell, the quintessential supermodel, built her reputation as a trailblazer in the fashion industry. Yet whispers of violent outbursts, connections to international scandals, and troubling associations with some of the world's most controversial figures have begun to overshadow her illustrious career. Naomi Campbell. From icon to controversy. Naomi Campbell's rise to fame is nothing short of legendary. Born in Streatham, London, she was discovered at just 15 years old, quickly becoming one of the most sought-after faces in fashion. Throughout the 1990s, she shattered barriers as the first Black woman to grace the cover of French Vogue and became one of the original supermodels, alongside icons like Cindy Crawford and Linda Evangelista. Naomi wasn't just a model, she was a symbol of empowerment and beauty, embodying strength in an industry rife with racism and exclusion. But while her professional achievements were undeniable, Naomi's personal life began to attract negative attention. Reports of her violent temper surfaced, with allegations that she had physically attacked her assistants, housekeepers, and even law enforcement. Over 2 decades, she was convicted 11 times for incidents ranging from throwing her phone at an assistant to spitting on airline staff during a heated argument. These incidents painted a picture of a woman whose personal demons often overshadowed her professional brilliance. The legal battles that followed these altercations kept Naomi in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. While her defenders described her as a perfectionist under immense pressure, critics argued that her actions revealed a pattern of entitlement and disregard for others. Yet, these scandals were only the beginning. More troubling rumors were about to surface, linking Naomi to a world far removed from the glossy pages of fashion magazines, the Diddy connection, and allegations of trafficking. One of the most shocking allegations to emerge involved Naomi's connections to Sean Diddy Combs and an alleged trafficking network. Diddy, a music mogul with significant influence in Hollywood, was accused of running a secretive operation that exploited young men and women. Whispers of Naomi's involvement suggested that she acted as a madam within this network, using her status to lure aspiring models and actors with promises of fame and fortune. The allegations painted a disturbing picture of manipulation and exploitation, with Naomi allegedly playing a central role. Adding to the controversy, a particularly chilling claim tied Naomi to an incident at a Diddy-hosted party. Snoop Dogg's wife, Shantae Broaddus, reportedly saved her husband from consuming a drink that had been spiked. Naomi was said to have been present at the event, fueling speculation about her knowledge of the alleged trafficking activities. Non-disclosure agreements in tightly controlled party environments made it nearly impossible for victims to speak out, further complicating efforts to uncover the truth. Although Naomi has never been formally charged or implicated in these allegations, her close association with Diddy during this period raises questions. Did she turn a blind eye to the activities around her, or was she more deeply involved than she had let on? The public's perception of Naomi began to shift as these stories gained traction, casting a shadow over her once untouchable image. The world was stunned when Naomi Campbell's name appeared during the war crimes trial of Charles Taylor, the former president of Liberia. Taylor, infamous for his brutal regime and funding civil wars through the trade of blood diamonds, was accused of giving Naomi a gift of dirty-looking pebbles. During a dinner party in 1997, these diamonds, it was later revealed, were likely mined by enslaved workers in conflict zones. Naomi initially denied receiving any diamonds, but under pressure during her testimony, she admitted to being handed the stones by Taylor's aides. Her explanation, that she was unaware of their origin, was met with skepticism, especially after actress Mia Farrow and Naomi's former assistant testified that the supermodel knew the diamonds were from Taylor. Farrow described Naomi as excited to receive the gift, further contradicting Naomi's claims of ignorance. Critics questioned why Naomi would associate herself with someone like Taylor in the first place. Was her involvement a case of poor judgment, or did it signal a deeper connection to the murky world of international crime? While she escaped legal repercussions, the incident tarnished her reputation and led many to question her moral compass. The scandal also reignited debates about the responsibility of celebrities to avoid aligning themselves with unethical figures, regardless of the allure of wealth and power. Epstein Island and the Lolita Express. Few scandals in recent history have been as explosive as those involving Jeffrey Epstein. The financier, whose network of exploitation spanned decades, counted some of the world's most influential figures among his associates. Naomi Campbell was one such figure, with flight logs revealing that she had taken 5 trips on Epstein's infamous private jet, the Lolita Express. These flights, combined with photographs of Naomi alongside Epstein and his confidante Ghislaine Maxwell, raised uncomfortable questions about her relationship with the disgraced financier. Naomi has repeatedly denied any knowledge of Epstein's criminal activities, stating that their interactions were limited to social and professional events. However, her explanations have done little to quell public skepticism. How could someone so well connected and astute remain oblivious to Epstein's behavior, especially given his reputation for hosting secretive parties with young girls? The implications of Naomi's association with Epstein extend beyond her personal reputation. As more details about Epstein's network continue to emerge, Naomi's name remains linked to one of the most disturbing chapters in modern celebrity culture. Whether she was a peripheral figure or a more active participant in Epstein's circle remains a question that haunts her legacy. Celebrity feuds and allegations of blacklisting. Naomi's relationships within the industry have not always been harmonious. One of the most high-profile feuds involved Elsa Majimbo, a rising star who initially viewed Naomi as a mentor. Elsa claimed that Naomi had reached out to her with promises of guidance, only for the relationship to sour. According to Elsa, Naomi used her influence to blacklist her, effectively cutting her off from opportunities in Hollywood. The allegations highlighted a darker side of Naomi's power within the industry. Elsa described the experience as emotionally devastating, leaving her disillusioned with the very circles she had once dreamed of joining. For Naomi, the accusations added to a growing narrative of manipulation and control. Was this feud an isolated incident or part of a broader pattern of behavior? Other celebrity clashes have also marred Naomi's career. Her volatile relationships with fellow models and industry insiders have often made headlines, painting a picture of someone who is as feared as she is admired. These stories further complicate her public image, blurring the line between a fiercely competitive professional and a bully who wields her power indiscriminately. From her groundbreaking achievements on the runway to the scandals that have followed her for decades, Naomi Campbell's life is a study in contrasts. On one hand, she is a trailblazer who broke down racial barriers and became a symbol of empowerment in the fashion industry. On the other hand, her name is now associated with allegations of violence, criminal enterprises, and unethical behavior. The controversies surrounding Naomi raise important questions about accountability in the world of celebrity. Should figures like Naomi be held to higher standards given their influence and platform? Or is she a victim of media sensationalism, targeted because of her status as a powerful Black woman in an industry that often tears its icons down? What remains undeniable is the complexity of Naomi's story. Her career is a testament to resilience and ambition, but her legacy is increasingly overshadowed by the scandals that continue to emerge. As the public grapples with these revelations, the question of whether Naomi Campbell can ever truly escape her past looms large. What do you think? Is Naomi Campbell a misunderstood icon who's been unfairly targeted, or do these scandals reveal a darker truth about her legacy? Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dives into the untold stories of the rich and famous. See you next time.